everyone, my name is Isabella and I have finally finished my Japanese inspired island, my rural Japanese inspired island. I just finished it yesterday and I was just cleaning things up on my island. Here is my map. It's completely done. You can see I have a lot of brown where I placed the dirt paving, and also I have a bunch of little patches of water where my rice paddy fields are, and I have a bunch of little dots. So if we walk off onto my island, you will see my entrance, and I am super happy with how my entrance turned out. It's actually really, I don't think I ever loved an island entrance of mine that I have done this much, as much as I love this entrance. I just really love the trees and the fencing, the layering. It just looks so good in my opinion. And I love having these little snack machines and drink machines here, and these bushes and the stone fencing. Over here, if we go to this side, you can see I have Billy's house over here. I wanted him to be close to the beach, and I have a little seating area. I have his laundry back there and a wind turbine up there, and I have these little lion statues and I also have that lighthouse, which I absolutely love the color of. And over here on his beach there is a little soccer area, and since he's a jock I thought this was really fitting for him. And over here I have some wind turbines and this whale thingy and a little bucket. I assume, well, in my head he uses this little thing to do his laundry. And if we walk over here, here's tickets to get on the train, and I really love how the train looks peeking out from over here. I did use these vaulting posts to act as, you know, those little thingies. I don't know what to call them. You know, they go down to stop you from going on the train tracks when there's a train. That's the only way I can describe it. I also have these simple panels over here to act as, you know, like billboard ads and stuff like that. And if you walk over here, you can see I have this waiting area, and I really love how this looks because it's like, you know, you're waiting for the train. And I love the stalls acting as like a little cover. And if you keep walking over here, I do have a little present over here. I love how it looks when you pop the balloon and the present lands on the floor. I don't know, I love how it looks. So, oh, Drago, a wall fan. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And over here is where the train ends, and it acts like a little tunnel. And then over here is a little rice paddy field, one of the first ones that you'll see on my island. Then over here is a little, I don't know if this is gonna be, I'll say that it's like a little house slash store. And they have all these little, you know, knickknacks, I guess you can say. Also, since this is the city part of my island, so it's going to be a little messy, so I have all like these little scattered papers, and over here they have boxes. And over here leads to a beach. I didn't do much to this beach over here because I just wanted it to be simple. Since it's a rural island, I didn't want to have too many things because, I don't know, I just feel like it would be too much. Over here I have a little picnic area, and I have some weeds. These are bushes and like plants over here, and I also have a little DIY workbench. I need them everywhere on my island, just in case I need them. And then over here is the Bella apartments, beachfront apartments. I'm really happy with how these turned out. I really love how they look with the fencing and I think they're called loft beds. I love it so much. And over here is like a little dead end, and I love this right here where the trees are and the fencing is and the bushes. It just looks so good. That's really all my island is, the layered fencing, bushes, and trees. I just wanted this island to have as much nature as possible. And so here is a little alleyway where it's like a bunch of little stores and stuff over here, and then you'll see the rice paddy field. And here I have this design code. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find it. I really love how this looks. It like kind of makes it look broken, and I really love that look. Over here, some more rice paddy fields. There's going to be a lot of rice paddy fields on this island, just to let you guys know. And of course, my resident service is pretty close to my airport, so I'm really glad I could hide it. Over here is a little dog park. I've always wanted to have a dog park on my island, so this was my chance to actually do it, since I had 3 different variants of the dog, and I also had these pet food bowls that I didn't know what to do with, so I'm super glad this turned out so good. And so if we go this way, here is Coco's house. She was actually the first house that I actually permanently had. Like, she was the first one to have her own space, and I decided to put her in the city because, well, quote, city, since it's a rural island. So I really love her little area. She does come over here and sit on the swinging bench and read her books. And I also left this bunny day thing. I just feel like she would have it, you know, because she's a little cutie. And I also have this flower still. I love how it looks, and it doesn't seem so out of place to me. I don't know, I really like it. And then over here is behind the apartments. It's like a little, I don't know, a little hangout spot where you can fish. I really love how this looks. This little stream looks so nice, and I love the little stones, and I love putting the flowers on top of them. It just looks so good, in my opinion. And then over here, if we cross this bridge, I really love this. It looks so good with the winter vines in the background, the trees and the bushes, and the layered fencing. It's just something, I love it. And over here is nooks and crannies. I love how it looks over here. I love I just love the nature, the bamboo trees and the regular trees, cedar trees and stuff like that. I love how it looks. If we walk over here, here is a little, I guess, another fishing spot. I used to say it was a picnic area, but now I'm just, more fishing spots because it is like a little fishing town. And of course, more rice paddy fields over there. More winter vines. I just love the look of winter vines. And over here is the beach where I just keep all my flowers, so it's not really anything special. Over here I have my docked boats. Since it is a fishing town, these are boats with fishermen and their families living here. They make a living by selling the fish that we eat on Bella. And over here, I didn't know what to do with this area, so I just decided to put some benches, some bushes, and just, call it a day. And if we come back this way, you'll see this little area. I guess say it's like a little work area for the nooklings. And over here is another fishing spot. There's going to be quite a few fishing spots since it is a fishing island. And it's like a little hangout spot where you can play Go, listen to music. And I don't know, I love this view because you can also see the picnic area on top and the water fountain in the back, which I really love. And I love this fencing. It looks so good, especially layered with the hedges on top. It just looks so good. I really love it. Over here, I use stone inclines. I like the look of them more than the other ones, especially. I feel like it fit my island more. Over here is like a little garden area, and then I have this little fountain. I love how it looks, especially when the hour changes and then the water, goes up in the air. I love how it looks. It looks so good. Over here I have a little picnic area with a little chocolate heart bamboo box, and I love that lamp. This one right here, I love how it looks. It looks so pretty. I wish I got more, but I only got 4 of them and I didn't want to use them all, so I think I only used like 2 or 3 of them. I also have little balloons around. If you come over here is Buzz's area, and I really wanted him to have his own area because I really like Buzz. I think he's super cool, and I love how his house exterior looks. It just looks so cool. And I also love how you can see Toby's house back there. Sometimes I catch Buzz playing the little ukulele and I think it's so cute. If we walk over here, I always wanted to use like these boots to like just hanging around, and I didn't know what to do or where to put them, so decided to put them here because it is near water and it makes sense that there'd be on top of a water puddle. Over here is another place to eat, and I love this sunken waterfall. I love how it looks overlooking. I don't know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, and when I did build this, I didn't know if I was gonna keep it, so I'm glad I did keep it. Over here I used a Zen Bridge because I love the curve of it. I don't know, it looks so nice. Over here I wish I had a villager today so it can look full, but I love how this area looks. I love adding the trees in the back and the wind turbines, and the fencing looks so good. If we go over here is Toby's house. And I love this little bridge that he came with since he's one of the Sanrio characters. I wanted to use it and I thought, you know what, I'll just use it next to his house. And I like his little area. It looks so nice, and I would like this area, to be honest. I like the villager houses when they're isolated, you know, when they have their own little areas. And I love how it kind of overlooks the city over here. And if we come back over here, here is a family mart. And I really wanted to make a family mart. I like the idea that my villagers come over here, get their groceries, get some snacks, and I don't know, I just wanted to fit it in somewhere, and I love how it looks with the trees. Amazing. It just looks so good. I'm so proud of myself for making it. Over here is a little residential area. I love how this looks. I did want to kick Judy out so I can have a Japanese style house, but she never wanted to leave. She never wants to leave. I've had her for already a year and she's still sticking around, so I don't know. I don't think her house looks too out of place. I think it just, I don't know, I like it. I think it fits kind of. And over here we have Ken. I think Ken is like one of the coolest chickens in this game. And I really love his house. His house exterior looks really cool. I do like the blue. And I gave him this little hammock. I actually popped it from a balloon earlier before I started recording, and I was like, where do I put it? So I decided to give it to Ken. And I also have these balloons here. I don't know, I love adding the balloons. It just gives it more character, at least I think so. And I love this new item. It looks so good. It is big, so you can't put it everywhere or anywhere that you'd want, but it does fill up areas where you just need that little something something, so I put that there. Over here is a little onsen. It's at least my take on an onsen. I know it's not the prettiest looking one, but I really like it. I've been wanting to use these little outdoor bathtubs. I think that's what they're called. I'm not sure. And I can finally use them. I don't know. I'm happy with how it turned out. I could have done some things differently, but you know, it's all good. I like it. And then over here, if we jump, we will enter Drago's garden. He is, in my head, I think of him as like the gardener of the island. He sells flowers and, you know, trees and stuff because he's always over here watering his plants. He's always looking at them. He has his little book out sometimes, and I think he's such a cute villager. Like, look at him over here. He's exercising. Like, you're so cute. I also gave him a little hammock as well. I think it would be super relaxing to have like a hammock next to a waterfall. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I really like it, and it's really cute seeing him use it too. And I love this little tree. I'm so glad I put one here. Then if we come down here, here is This area, I really love how it turned out with all of these little billboard ads and stuff like that. I really love how it looks and have all of these mini stores. So it is a little city area. It also have more scattered papers and some of these newspapers. And I love how the Able Sisters area looks. It looks so pretty. I remember when I built it, I was so proud of myself because I wanted to always have the back of the buildings have trees, have like something. I didn't want it to be like bare. So I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I love having a little waterfall there. I love how it's almost on its own little island. So it's I don't know, I love how this area looks. I think it's my favorite area on my island. It just looks so good. Over here is Genji's little area. I really love his area, to be honest. I think his is really nice and really green, and I love having that waterfall in the background and all of the trees and the bushes. I love having the little houses and buildings surrounded by trees. I think it just looks so good. Then if we come over here, we have his little basketball area where he would, I imagine, shoot hoops and stuff. And over here I have this little hangout area. It's really like a little secret area. I imagine Wade and Drago coming over here because they're lazy villagers, and I don't know, I like to imagine them being friends and hanging out over here once in a while and playing games. And then if we come back over here, here is the amazing Bella Ramen shop. I love how this build turned out. I love having the little ramen like soups there and the little tea and the dishes. I just love how this area turned out. I don't know, so happy with it. And I love having these little what are they called? These little record boxes. I love having that. I wanted to mix it up with the simple panels and these record boxes because I didn't want it all to be just simple panels. I wanted to mix it up, you know. And if we come back here, over there is the dog park is over there, so it overlooks, you know, the ramen area. And then over here is an abandoned building and a little mini alleyway right behind resident service. So I really like that. I like having that alleyway. When I first did it, I didn't think it makes sense, but I think now it makes sense to have a little alleyway because, you know, Japan has a lot of alleyways and it's filled with stores and stuff, so I thought I would have an abandoned store behind resident service. And if we go over here, here's like a little waterfall area, and here is, I love this thing so much. I love the vibrant colors on it. I didn't know where to put it, so I just ended up putting it here. I don't know. I thought it looked good. And then over here is my secret beach. At first, I did have it bare, like there were no items. After, you know, looking at it more, I thought I would just add something to it just so it won't seem so bare because my whole island is covered with things, so I thought it would look weird if this beach didn't have anything. So put some barrels in this cage and the iron bars, gel bars, I think that's what they're called. And then if we go up here, here's another little city area, I guess you can say. And over here, I had no idea what I was going to add over here because I put these stone paving and then Nintendo released these and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just put them there. So I did, and it looks amazing. I love how it takes up space. Those things are like one of my favorite items in the game, just how vibrant the colors are and how big it is, so you can put them in a space where you don't really have anything and it'll fill it up really nicely. And then over here I have more little apartments, and I thought I would add the little table lamps. I don't know, I just thought it would look nice, and I didn't know if I liked using the little library thingies, but I don't know, it's kind of growing on me. I kind of like it. Don't know if I fully like it, but I feel like it looks kind of good and I'm happy with my choice. And then over here I have these bamboo trays that I, you know, stunned their growth. I really love doing these to trees. I wish I can do them more often. I think on my next island I am definitely going to implement these trees, like the stunted trees. And then over here is a little area where it's like, I guess you could call it another hangout area right next to the museum and the apartments. I love adding these bushes and stuff, and this trash can. I thought I would need a lot of trash cans because sometimes I have useless items that I just don't want or don't want to like walk all the way to nooks and crannies, so I just throw them away. And here's my museum. I knew from the start when I was making this island that I wanted my museum to be covered, like hidden. So I just, you know, put some simple panels and these gel bars, and I think it looks good. It doesn't look too out of place. I wish I could just cover it more, but it looks good. I don't think it looks too out of place. And if we come over here, here is a little washing area where you would wash your clothes and then dry them over here. Or, you know, if you want to iron your clothes, you iron them over here. And I put some bells over here on the floor to make it look like, you know, money, like you're paying to wash your clothes. And over here is Wade's house. I really like how I did Wade's area. I think it looks super nice, and I've always wanted to use these signposts as like a fence area, you know. I don't know. I love how it turned out, and I love having, you know, this hammock here for Wade because he actually uses it a lot since he's a lazy, and I love seeing him like sleep on the hammock. I just think it's so cute, and I really do love Wade's area. It looks so nice with all the bushes and trees in the back. I think it looks really good, and also the overgrown paddy field over there in the corner. I think it looks really nice. And then over here I have this truck that I made. I don't know if it looks like a truck, but I tried my best to do one because I knew I wanted one on my island, and I only had 2 tire toys, so I'm so glad that I get to use them finally. And over here is like a little abandoned area. I just planted some weeds and wanted this to look like nobody comes back here. Then over here is like a little lookout area where you can see the ramen shop, the little hangout area, Wade's house. I really like how it looks. I love looking out into this space just to see all my hard work. And if we come over here, here is a 7-Eleven. I knew I wanted to have a 7-Eleven and a Family Mart because those are really common in Japan, and also another store called Lawson, but I couldn't find any codes for that store, so I just stuck with Family Mart and 7-Eleven, and I used more of the loft beds. And then I have this cardboard sofa. I really wanted to implement more cardboard things, but the cardboard like takes up a lot of space, and I didn't want to overdo it too. Over here I have some overgrown rice paddy fields. It's almost like hardly anyone comes over here. Here's some snack machines because, you know, Japan has them everywhere. And some barrels. And over here is Marshall's area. He's also a villager that I wanted to kick out so I could have another Japanese styled house, but you know, I decided that I would just cover his house because it's too white and this island is very much brown and green, and I like the look of covering the houses, and I don't know. I like his little area too. And then over here is just another, you know, like pumpkin area, garden. I like using the weeds in this area too, and the little pumpkins. I love it. And I also have this log stool, just, you know, just so I can sit. And I also imagine him like helping out Drago with his little garden area. Him and Drago are the ones that I just imagine them loving plants, and I feel like Marshall would be a really cute like business partner because he'd be the one making the decisions and Drago would be the one like, okay, you know. Over here I have a little fishing spot. And I loved this chair. I've had it for so long and I never knew what to do with it. So I thought, you know what, now's my chance. Now I can use it. And I also have this piano area, and Marshall has actually played on this piano a lot. And I'm surprised because when I placed this down before in a different area, none of my villagers played on it. So I'm happy that Marshall actually used it. And if we come down over here, here is a place to like eat, I guess. I don't know. I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna add these garden chairs and table and call it a day. And I saw Genji touch this cherry blossom plant and I was like, I didn't know you can touch them. And I saw the petals falling and I didn't know that you can do that. So I think it looks pretty cute having the petals fall. I just thought that was so cool. And over here is like a little stone hedges. I'd never used this object, but I always had it because I always wanted to implement it somehow on my island. So I thought, you know what, I'll just tuck it in the corner and put flowers around it and call it a day. I like how it looks though. I think it looks really nice. And of course the Zen Bridge leading up to my house. And I'm not going to be showing my house because it's not done like at all. It's pretty messy in there, but I love the exterior and I love this. I don't know, I love this house. I love the area surrounding my house. I love the waterfalls and the lanterns and the wind turbines and the fencing and the trees. It just looks so good. I really love these. Also these little oil barrels. I didn't know where I wanted to put them on my island, so I just put them there and I think it looks good. And I love this little tea area. I love using these cups. They're so cute. I don't know why, I love them. I love the little coffee cups. And over here is another hangout area, I guess. I like this thing. I just never knew what to do with it, so I just put it out here and I think it looks nice. And if we come over here, oh, Gulliver. Well, I guess over here we have Gulliver. And then over here is just a little sitting area outside my house. And I really love how it looks. I love the little coconut tree. I just think it looks so cute. I wanted it to grow bigger, but you know, I was obsessed with how small it was, and so I just kept it that small. And I have literally nothing else over here, just my Nook Miles. And I do like adding these fake trees. I never used to want to use them when I first started this game, but now implementing them on my island, I really do like the look of them. They do, you know, cover areas where a real tree wouldn't fit, so it looks nice. It's a good replacement. But okay everyone, that is it for my island tour today. I am so glad that you watched this island tour. This is actually my first time finishing an island, because usually I would just pick a theme and then I would scrap it because I didn't like it. So I'm happy that I stuck to this theme and I really love how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I do have Instagram and Twitter. I'll put them both on the screen and I'll also link them down below so you can follow me whenever you want. And I also hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!